Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 7 I believe of the Cities Skylines Let's Play. So last time when we left off, we really were working on our traffic in this industrial area, trying to clean it up. Just a little bit better than what I was doing. We did kind of achieve that goal. You can see we're getting a little bit more congestion here. So off camera, I did do a little bit of work. You can see I ran a lane off of the highway because I found a lot of these guys were actually importing goods and they were delivering it to our commercial area that we have zoned right here. So, but to do that, they were coming all the way up here, going all the way around, and they were creating a lot of unnecessary congestion. So these guys now are able to basically come straight through here and run to the lane that they need. And we can clean this intersection up. You can turn into there. This right lane. This right lane can go straight. Actually, we're going to make it to where this lane, instead of going straight, you go into there. This lane can turn like so. And this lane can choose one of those, and we'll give that one an extra one. Same with that. Hopefully we'll see that move maybe just a little bit nicer. We speed up time to get a more accurate idea of how your traffic's going to flow. You can see we got a pretty good flow right here. Our traffic, according to the game, is actually at 87%. You can see our only issues really is this area and this area. And the issue with, go ahead and disable that. This area is we have our landfill placed right here. But we are going to fix it. First, we're going to slow down time. We have our power facility placed right there also. We're going to relocate it, preferably in the same area. We're going to go ahead and, since we already have upgraded this road, we're just going to drop it right there. We're going to lose a few businesses. It's tragic, I know. It sucks. But all in the name of the game. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and unfortunately, that's going to get dumped right there. Cool. Now we can finally upgrade this road, which is long overdue. It's been needing an upgrade for quite a few episodes. And that'll just deal with this traffic flow. Now we'll really have some really good flow coming up through here. We shouldn't see any traffic issues. Now, to deal with zoning, we have a massive demand for residential. We're primarily going to keep this area suburbed. It's going to be the low density area, and we'll definitely plot down quite a few high density residential zones up there. So we're just going to go ahead and zone all of this off. We could have done this last episode, but I was more worried about trying to fix that industrial area up. And it actually took me a good 20-30 minutes off camera before I could get that area rolling to where I was happy enough with it to come back. Alright. Now that this area is all zoned up, perfect. We can see that, yeah, we still got quite a big demand. We're going to go ahead and, while we're at it, we're going to zone all of our extra commercial areas that we have previously built up. See if we can get some extra business flow moving in there. These roads might eventually need upgraded. That's quite a bit of business that we're going to have moving through them. Industrial, we have no demand for industrial. In fact, we need people. We need a lot of people. Go ahead and make sure our water is accurate. Good. Water, good. Okay. How's our power doing? Plenty. Very good on that. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. We do have the extra areas unlocked now, just from moving around the firehouse and the dump. Let's go ahead and we'll just zone this all off. I have no idea why this is zoned commercial. That makes no sense. Perfect. Just like so. Amazing. Go ahead and zone you off residential. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully we'll see that demand for the residential zones to kind of go down a little bit. Till then, we are going to expand our residential zones just by hooking them up. Like, why not? Just like that. We'll go ahead and eliminate if there's traffic lights. There are. And we'll just give this straightaway the right of way. We'll also change this up. Oops. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, we need a lot more people moving in, so we're gonna actually just end up zoning all of this off too. We have a very high demand for people to move in. We need more families, need more adults. Alright, now let's also take a look at our services. You can see we got an issue with our healthcare coverage in this area. To be honest, I'm okay leaving it like that. Let's go ahead and pick up a hospital here. Now the hospital is no different than the clinic, except for the area that it's able to cover is drastically bigger. You can see we can cover quite a bit of our roads with this hospital, which is awesome. So we'll plop that down. Healthcare for all of our citizens. You can see all the happy smiles. Firehouse, we'll do the same thing. Plop it down right next to it. Our police station. We do look like we need jails, but I believe as we build this, I believe it has a built-in jail. I could be wrong on that. Let's see, how's our police? Go ahead and plop that down there, like so. See if our jail capacity goes up any. Did not. So we're gonna have to look at buying a prison. They're pretty pricey, and I'll be honest, I don't know where we put it. But okay, our demand is now lowered for people to move in. Got 63,000 extra dollars. We can start looking at doing some public transportation here in just a bit. Mainly the metro and the bus, so we can get people from our residential zones over to this area, because they're having a massive shortage of workers. Yeah, they have 9 jobs available at this one location alone. They only have 3 people working there. But what we're kind of seeing is not a whole lot of connections. And I think part of our issue is the people that live in the city don't have connections to get over there, which is an issue. That's a big issue. Actually, nowhere in the city can they connect to the highway to get over there. I'll be honest, I totally skipped over that. So we are immediately going to take our highway and we're going to route one off. Let's see, we need to look. Tough decisions here. Very tough decisions. Mainly so right now what's going through my head is I'm trying to figure out which road we want to have be the main road that's going to connect, because I'm going to run a highway this way so they can directly hop on the highway and hopefully start filling some of these jobs over here, because we have a lot of open area. Let's check the population tab. We got a population of 7,000. Only not even 4,000 of our citizens are employed, and 25% are adults, and 27% are young adults. That's an issue. You can see we have a lot of adults living in our city, and that's an issue because they can get to the shopping areas quite easy, but they can't get to this area. And we have a lot of empty jobs just sitting there. You can see we're starting to actually lose some population. So I think for the time being, what we're going to do is directly off of this, we're just going to route a very long, twisty road like so. And we're going to increase the speed limit on this road to 130. I believe this is kilometers an hour. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure 130, if that's miles per hour. That's very, very unsafe right next to a residential neighborhood. But I don't care. Hopefully we'll see some people start to, use this area. It is the only connection route up there. And I might need to change that, actually. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But we need to look at our education. How's our elementary schools? Coverage down there is good. We're going to have a lot of families moving up here, so we need to start preparing for that. The inevitable. It looks like we're going to need almost a elementary school per road here. Unless we do this. So this is why I like having gridlock designs in these residential areas. It's not because it's, inconveniencing or I'm trying to increase the traffic flow. I'm just really trying to get really good coverage per building. As you can see, this elementary school now has a lot more coverage of this area. So once we connect a road up to there, I'm sure we'll see that spread. Yeah, it just increased even further, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. Our high schools are good. We do have the university unlocked, which we need to get down as soon as we can afford it. Population, we're starting to lose. Yeah, we're losing 120 people per week, which is not good. Not good at all. We need to see if we can rectify that issue. Go ahead and turn the time up a little bit. Yeah, we're still losing people like crazy. I have no idea why. Okay, we're starting to gain some people. Alrighty, there we go. Gaining 40, 47 a week. We're back up to 100. Oh, we're staying at about 85, 90, which is very good, very good. Obviously, population going up is a plus. Jobs, there's still a crap ton of jobs there. So we're gonna look at putting down a metro. Lots of jobs. We have way too many jobs available for all these people. And not enough people. We're gonna have to skip out. I was gonna say we're gonna look at putting in a metro link or bus stops. Either or are fantastic options to get people from here to our industrial zone. Because as we can see already through this area, the people will walk. They will walk quite a distance to get either shopping, wherever they need to be. But with the money that we're bringing in, about 5,000, let's see what we're spending quite a bit of our budget on at the moment. Yeah, it looks like we're spending quite a bit on our our police coverage. Yeah, most of our garbage is a major expense right now. But our garbage is very good, actually. We can turn the budget for garbage down. They do not need the size budget that they have at the moment. $8,000 on garbage is almost insane. Cut down on their vehicles, and I'm sure the coverage is still... Might have to increase a little bit. Yeah, we'll increase them up to about 75%. How is that? A little bit more, really? 90%. That's good enough. If the people start to complain, we'll increase it a little bit more. But we're going to continue on. Highway rise. For now, it's going to be just a small road. And the only reason for that is I don't want to lose any of the potential area. Or I'm sorry, I don't even know what I just said. I don't want to spend all the money to build a highway that I'm going to change more than likely in a few episodes. And not because I don't like it, but because we're going to be expanding. So all this is going to be kind of our outskirts. And we're just going to loop this all the way back to there. That's a huge area we just opened up. Now, this is a pretty big forest, but I'll be honest, I'm not worried about that. we're gonna actually almost have a standalone system over here for the time being. So this will, water-wise, how much is it gonna cost to run some pipes out here? Yeah, a couple grand. That's not terrible. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna run a pipe and go this way. Perfect. I'll be right. I apologize about that, guys. Little brother needed something. Alright, back to what we were working on. We're going to work on building this up. This is going to be pretty much a residential hub. We're zoning this out for some high-density people. High-density apartments, sky rises, that sort of stuff. Now we really will start to see the city in City Skylines. Alright, perfect. We'll run power all the way down to right there. And hopefully what they'll end up doing is they'll move in from this side and move along the beach. That's my hopes. Whether or not it happens, I don't know. We're going to go ahead and zone some of this up for offices. This is where the more educated people in the city will end up working. Really, we don't need more jobs. All these little people markers just means we need more people in the city. Our population needs to grow. We're going to turn the time up. You already see that all of our residential areas that we have previously zoned out have been, they're starting to get filled. I'm just going to zone more out. Turn this area into commercial. I'm going to eliminate some of these squares. Simply because I don't want residential being right next to the industrial area. They're going to complain. It is really what it comes down to. Let's see. Anyone want to move in up here? No, not at all. Gaining 26 a day. Awesome, but we really need more people to move into the city. We do have the option to buy more land, but we have plenty of open space. Obviously, we haven't even expanded up into here yet. Come on, I'm really hoping to see a skyrise or two pop up. In the time being, while we wait on that, we're gonna go ahead and plop down the university. Now, you can place more of these in your city. We're going to place ours right here in the residential hub. We're going to lose people. It's kind of the opposite goal that we're going for. But the more well-educated our people are, the more jobs they'll be opened up to. And we are also got a brilliant idea. We're going to branch off of this. And in here is going to be... Oh man, money's an issue. We don't even have enough money to finish building this. Luckily, we're bringing in about 2K a week. So as soon as we get the money to build this up, any day now. Perfect. Alright. We're going to zone this up as high density. What we're really going for at the moment, since we have such a demand for workers, these high density areas attract more young people, more adults, more workers, less families, less kids. So the education coverage that they'll need will be substantially less than our suburb area. They'll still need like all the basics, but we have the hospital, police station, firehouse, even schooling. They're getting really good coverage for the area they're in. You can see we're actually starting to lose businesses here, unfortunately, because of the worker shortage that we're currently experiencing. I was really hoping to see some people move in here. So far, we're not seeing that at all. So I'm going to turn the time up one more tick here. See if we can't hopefully see some people start to build up and move in. Our money is very, very in the green right now, making about almost 10,000 per week, which is great news for us. Traffic seems to be flowing pretty smoothly. A little bit of congestion right here, nothing too big. Yeah, we have a massive issue with our workers though. It really does just suck. Let's see. Are there any policies that we could put in? Oh, I know what we're missing. Parks. That's a big one. People will move into areas if the land value is good. And right now, the land value is pretty crappy. We're just randomly placing some parks here. And we'll see all these people, their happiness going up. The more blue they are, the more happier they are with their land value. These parks are kind of killing off our population a little bit because we're having to demolish houses to put them in. But in the long run, they're worth it. They're absolutely worth it. And hopefully we'll see some people move in right in here. And right there we have our first people starting to move in on this coastline here. 3 out of 4. Most of them are uneducated. I'm not worried about that. They're not going to have any of the basic services yet until we start to really develop that area. Awesome. We're seeing a lot of people starting to squeeze in here. I really need this area to develop. As soon as this area develops up, we're going to be really good on our worker issue. All those little dings that you can hear in the background, those are houses upgrading. You can see them building up. Yeah, and all that these upgrades are doing, they're increasing the amount of people that can live in a house. You can see this one, 2 out of 2 live in the house, and it's almost upgraded. But on this one, since it's got the extra bar, there's 4 people living in the house. All these little bonuses are more people living here, and that's all because we put these parks down. Their land values increase. People want to move into our city, which is awesome. We'll plop another one down. We'll try and convert some of these houses here. And in this area, we'll plop down a plaza or 2. Hopefully we'll see these businesses start to turn. Awesome, just like that. As you can see, people actually want to come to work now. There's parks here. Their land value is worth something. All of these businesses are happier because of these parks. This is a huge component of the game, and I can't believe I forgot all about these up until this point. Yeah, we need a little bit more money. Perfect. All of those little dings are people being added, stores being upgraded. You can see our population just went up about 1,000 within a minute. These parks are absolutely essential to the game. Absolutely essential. And I'm kind of face-palming that I forgot all about them up until this point. They're that important to the game. Amazing. We just increased our population by about 1,000 in the past minute or so. All of this land starting to develop, which is fantastic. Population's being added. Worker shortage is no longer an issue here, but we don't have any more businesses here. All of our businesses moved away because of that worker shortage. So hopefully we'll never experience that again. But I will catch you guys in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it so far, just go ahead and leave a like. Let me know that you're liking the series. Leave me some feedback too of what you would like to see and what you think I can do better. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.